Look, I really feel sorry that you feel that I'm not being honest with you, but I tried. Really.
Well, it's not that you're lying to me or anything. I didn't say that.
Oh.
It's just that you're trying to protect me from something, and then you skip over things.
Well, there are a few things that are going on these days that might upset you if you thought about them.
Who am I being protected from? Is it that lady that she said she was an undercover cop that took me to the Haunted Mansion?
Yeah, she wasn't a policewoman at all. She took you to that mansion to get at your mother and I.
I saw you guys. You were pretty scared.
Right. That's why Sam's with you when we're not around.
What happened to Cheryl? She used to be here all the time when I was here, and now she's gone. Is she mad at me or something?
No. She loves you. Fact is that, well, Cheryl and I don't see too much of each other these days.
Why not?
It's complicated.
Grown-ups could drive a kid crazy.
Yeah. Oh, Saved by the Bell. Ta-da!
Hi, Robert.
Hi,
Hi, Robin. Boy, that is some serious rain out there.
Right,
huh?
and serious thunder, and serious lightning,
And serious traffic tie-ups,
right.
according to the police radio. I mean, it is a fabulous day to be inside for Coco and fun games, huh?
I'm glad to see you here, Sam. But you don't have to play an act for me anymore.
An act? Are you kidding me? I love Coco.
No, it's not that. It's just... I mean, I know why you come by here every day before Daddy goes. And I know what's going on. Come on, let's go make some cheese sandwiches. Daddy hasn't eaten yet.
Okay.
Right, Daddy hasn't eaten yet.
Come on.
Has Anna Laborer shown up yet?
Haven't seen her, no.
Where could she be?
Is something wrong?
I hope not.
Dr. Collins?
Hi.
I'm sorry it took so long. I mean, the plane was circling and the storm and everything.
Well, the most important thing is that you're here. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I feel all right. I still keep getting those pains, you know. I'm very scared.
Well, let's not panic yet. I called your husband looking for you.
Oh, dear. He's
Yes.
been crazy.
Well, crazy's a good word for it. Let's check you out and see if you're okay, all
Okay.
right? If Mr. Lavery comes, have him wait in our office.
Make it more interesting.
Okay, but you're going to have to explain everything about this game to me.
Why isn't she in a wheelchair? You're going to admit to her.
Oh, for goodness sake. I'm not going to lose the baby. Just relax.
It's true, she's in no danger for right now.
What does for right now mean? What about later?
It means that I've just got to look after myself more, and then we'll have a healthy baby, that's all.
But, Anna, you've got to take more than routine care of yourself. Now, this is the second alarm we've had with you this pregnancy.
I know.
That means cutting out all stress, getting plenty of rest, and moderate exercise. Now, if you take care of yourself, you should be all right.
I don't have to worry about that. I'll take her to Desert Island myself and take care of her personally if I have to.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Well, now, if you both excuse me, I have to be getting to delivery to check on the arrival of another new person into this
Okay.
world.
Thanks a lot, Doctor. I'll see you next week.
Fine.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Well, I didn't mean to cause all this trouble.
Don't worry about it. We'll do what the doctor says. No more stress. I'm going to take you home, put you in bed, give you a cup of tea, and then I'm going to find out what the hell you were doing in New York. Come on. Are you sure you would rather be tucked up in bed?
No, I want to stay out here. I don't want to get into bed. I'll miss everything in there.
Well, you make sure you don't move. You better stay put, and if you don't, lady, I'm going to employ somebody to make sure you stay here like a lady football player.
I don't think that'll be necessary. I know how important it is to have a healthy baby.
Then if that's the case, why did you go running off to New York and not telling us?
How do you know I went there?
Well, the doctor told me you called from the airport. It took you 2 hours to get back to the hospital, so I put 2 and 2 together. Why'd you go there?
I went to see Olivia.
Oh, Anna, for goodness sake, why did you do that? You know how dangerous that woman is. You know what could have happened.
I wanted to speak to her. Look, stop running my life for me.
And did you accomplish anything that was worth putting you under this stress?
I know she took Robin. I mean, she can fabricate all the alibis she likes, but I know she took her.
So all you did was worry the rest of us to death. That's all you accomplished.
No. She knows I'm onto her.
A lot of good that does with a woman like that, you know. We're not finished with this.
Yes, we are.
What in the hell have you gone and done this time? You know, like, I'm getting a bit sick of cleaning up your... Shit. Why didn't you tell me she was back? I've been going out of my skull looking for her.
It's none of your bloody business. She's my wife and she happens to be my problem.
When you finally decide to take responsibility for her, I heard that she, went to hospital after flying back to New York.
Listen, she's a free woman. She can go to New York if and when she pleases. It so happens the hospital was a false alarm. Why the hell am I explaining this to you anyway?
Probably because you can't figure it out for yourself.
Hey, listen, you're a policeman. Isn't there something you can do other than harass innocent citizens?
You show me an innocent person around here and I'll...
Oh, shut up, both of you, please.
Okay, you're right. I am being irresponsible. Not only an hour ago, the doctor said not to expose Anna's distress, and you and I are yelling at each other like a couple of idiots.
So it wasn't a false alarm,
It
all
was
right?
just a few little cramps to warn me that I got to slow down a bit, that's all.
No. And here I come barnstorming in here. I've been calling all over town trying to get some word on you, and I couldn't find anything. So?
I'm fine. I'm absolutely fine. If I don't get smothered to death by you two. Now, what are you doing here anyway?
Well, it can, we can talk about it later.
No. I want to know. Tell me.
Well, so you can ask 20 questions.
It's an entry in the Fran Woods file, but it can wait.
Of course it can wait. You've had the file for over a month.
All right. So how's Robin?
Oh, she's fine. I left her with, Sam. They're playing some game that only she seems to understand. We had a discussion earlier. You know, she's really quite grown up.
About the birds and the bees?
No, not that one.
Oh.
How she understands what's going on, the subterfuge. How it doesn't seem to bother her in the slightest. But in future, she would prefer if we could be a little more honest with her.
I agree. I think she's absolutely right.
Yeah.
Labor here.
Duke, Angel, how's Anna?
She's fine. In fact, she's here right now resting.
Oh, that's great. That's really great. Listen, did Commissioner Scopio ever catch up with you?
Yeah, he's here too.
Oh, great. Listen, boss, we got a big problem with the new chef.
Well, no complaints about the food.
Right and left, boss. Right and left. And listen, I think he's taking the kickback from the suppliers and getting a cheaper cut of meat and fish.
Well, give anybody their money back who complain.
I already have.
Well, I guess I have to fire the guy, but I can't come down there right now.
If you've got a problem at the club, you should just go on down. I'll be here.
You'll stay right here?
I promise I'll be right here.
I'll be there in 10 minutes. I'm sorry we were yelling.
It's all right. Take care. See you later.
Okay. Bye, Robert.
You can count on that. Well, I'll leave you, to, whatever.
Well, why don't you stay? I mean, you've been in this mood for weeks now. Why don't you stay and talk about Cheryl?